Hello and welcome back to the stream. I went to hospital and it was not fun, and that is my story. Yeah, when I finished the stream early on Tuesday, I went into the hospital and I had to stay there overnight. But then on Wednesday morning, they let me go home and have a shower and get my laptop and get all my things. So I came and I got everything and I tried to stay home for as long as possible because I didn't want to go back. But I had to because I had to get all these IV drug things done. And then I came home this morning and yeah, I'm just gonna stay home for the rest of the week and it's gonna be great because I don't want to go to school. It's not fair. I want to win the lottery. Hello, Hyperbovian. How are you? All right, let's do the spelling bee. Let's get into it. I don't know. I'm kind of over it. Someone said my videos were asinine and it hurt my feelings. Nah, I'm alright. I'm just in a sucky mood because I'm sick and I'm in pain and people should be nice to me. But I got to edit a lot of shorts when I was in bed, so that's good. Now I've got like 214 subs on YouTube, so yeah, take that, person that said I'm asinine. How rude. You like my videos, they're fun. Yeah, well, I'm just talking shit. Like, you don't have to watch it, mate. No one's freaking holding your eyes to ransom. Hey, Ricochet. Alright. We have the letters Y, A, D, I, L, C, and we have to use the letter T. I feel like the first thing that comes to mind is chlamydia, but there's no M there. But there's no T in chlamydia. But that's still what I see. Oh, thank you, Joey. I'm never gonna do that, right? Yeah, it's hard to edit down a chatting stream. Yeah, it's fine. It's just you know, people are dickheads. Clat Cataclysm? Oh, there's no S. I thought I was gonna write cataclysm and be smart. Cataclysm. Cataclysm. Hello, hooligan. Cadillac? I don't know if that's how you spell it. I always use tacit, but it always works. Thank you, I found a word. Oh, can we have this? This is too rude. Data? Look, I'm saying this, look, New York Times is a misogynist. They don't care about female pleasure. Look. I mean, that's just rude, actually. Catalytic. More like catatonic, am I right, boys? Yay. Cat. I tried to make cataclysm, but there was no S. How do you play this? You have to make words. You can use any of like the grey letters, but you have to use the letter T. So each word has to have the letter T in it. And that's why it's hard. I tried Cadillac, but I spelt it with one L. So maybe that's why it didn't work. Because I'm dumb and I don't know how to spell. But I feel like checking the spelling is like cheating. So, oh, that doesn't have a T in it. That doesn't have a T. Oh, I was spelling it with a T. That's what I was doing wrong. I'm dumb. All right, let's just pretend that I'm not dumb. Lacey? Oh no, that doesn't have a T. It does seem easy. But I feel like it's harder than it looks. Lid. Liddy. All right. Oh. Tacitly? Tacitly. It took tacitly. No, yeah, we're not streaming on Kick today because it takes too much processing power to stream to YouTube and to Twitch and Kick at the same time, and mostly it's just weirdos being weird on on Twitch. So I thought I would yeah, just not bother. We'll see how we go. That was good, Hyperbovian. Lactic was good. That's usually one that I always remember to do, but I didn't today. Till. Yada. Yat. Why is it so hard? Most of the people getting kicked from chat are on Kick. Oh yeah, those people are weird. But they're not even funny. They're just like, show feet. Are you a man? Like all this weird stuff. Like it's not even, yeah, it's just not even exciting. Like it's not even, yeah, just Citadel? Oh, I think it's an E, right? Citadel. Yeah. Citadelic? That could be a word. Not a word. Addict. Addict's like the heroin kind. Illicit. Ooh. Oh, we got 47 points. We're solid. It didn't say we're shit, so I mean that's good. That's always good. Alright, let's go to everybody's favorite game, the New York Times crossword. I don't know why I said New York City. Although I guess it is in New York City, right? I don't know. Does anyone know? Does anyone care? No. No, they don't. Yeah, do you know a lot about illicit stuff, Hyperbovian? I bet you do. Joey's correct, I would assume. You don't have to say the city part every time. I know. But New York City is in New York State. So you can have New York without it being New York City. Okay? That's why they say New York, New York. Because it's like, imagine if Sydney was called New South Wales and it was in New South Wales. You would say, where do you live? New South Wales, New South Wales. I always knew Hyperbovian had cat vibes. He's a Khajiit. He's drinking his skooma. I mean, it makes sense, actually. Workout facilities are gyms, maybe? Pipe dream, just the opposite. I don't know. In good spirits. How would I know? I'm never in good spirits. Up to the task. Headache-inducing situation. Boston newspaper. Boston newspaper, I don't know. Talks like this. Mallard ducks with green heads. Drones zone. Okay, that would be the sky, I'm guessing. Rock out. Mallard ducks with green head. Is that the answer that you're screaming at me, Joey? Is that 3 down? Because I don't think... Headache-inducing situation. In good spirits. I could be happy. That fits. Two down. Talks like this. Yappy? Yelling? What's a Boston News? I'm trying to think of... Hey Dango, good to see you. I'm trying to think of a paper that could possibly start with a G, because... Yelping? It could be yelping. Oh wait, it could be yelping, but that means I've gotten something wrong. Maybe it's yapping? Yappy? I don't know, I have no idea. All caps is yelling. Oh. Maybe this is YMCA. Oh no, that doesn't work. All right. Now we got to go back to the drawing board. Workout facilities. What could a workout facility be if it's not a gym? This is so annoying. One down is globe. Okay. So this must be... So this is wrong. And this is gyms. Okay. So this is probably yells. Oh. Pipe dream, just the opposite. L-E, something with K at the end. Okay, let's go back to In Good Spirits is jolly. In Good Spirits is jolly. Okay, we got that. Leak. Maybe? What's 6 down? Rock out that starts with J. Jam. Oh yeah, that could make sense. I know, shut up. Able. Okay, this is able. Yay, we solved it. Let's go look at it because we're so smart. That was a mess. That was a mess. Yay, good times. I haven't heard anyone say jam since I was in high school and I was dating a guy in a band and they're like, sorry baby, I have to jam tonight. I'm like, okay, cool, bye. I have to do my hair, so see you tomorrow, I guess. Connections, everyone's favorite game where nobody knows how to play because it is too hard. Jam sesh is exclusively served by 35 plus. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's I feel like if you play like metal or rock or like shoegaze or like anything guitar heavy, then people would say it, but I don't know. Sorry baby, I can't spend time with you tonight. I have to jam. Okay, bye. See you next time. That's where my famous line comes from. Mario World. The music will always come first, baby. I'm sorry. I'm leaving you for the music. Jam can only be said by people who have fully balded. Well, I guarantee you the people that write the New York Times crossword puzzles have probably fully balded. So, you know, I feel like... Yeah, I feel like that's... Oh, we can have pry, snoop, poke. Is there anything else? Nose around. Submit. Medal! Look, guys, I got one already. A genius. Oh, for new people watching or who haven't played this game before. So there's 16 words and there's 4 categories, and you have to find 4 words that could possibly like make a theme, and then you just have to guess what that is. And sometimes, like, for example, metal, so it had nose around, poke, pry, and snoop. You don't have any certificates in jamology. Although my high school boyfriend learnt to play a bunch of Smashing Pumpkin songs for me. I wonder if he still knows how to play it, and he doesn't know any other chicks that like the Smashing Pumpkins. Because the Smashing Pumpkins were before my time, but I was like, you know, still heaps into them because he probably just learnt to play all these songs now. He's like, no, I'm alone. That's what you get. Biggie, Wu-Tang. Biggie, Wu-Tang. Biggie, Wu-Tang, Pac. It's probably not going to be rappers, right? It's probably going to be something else. Biggie, Pac, Wu-Tang. Who else we got? See, this isn't the type of music I was into, so I don't know. But I just know. Obviously, I know Biggie Smalls, and I know Wu-Tang. Biggie, Wu-Tang, and Pac. Yeah, I got those, but there's a 4th that I don't know what would put in there. So our other words are drum and bass, sweat, worries, glue, Mario World. Is Mario World like a hip hop or rap thing? I swear I've heard of something like that. Hard Feelings, Cape Cod, Power, and Camisole. Duck, duck. Duck, duck, goose. Pardon me, I was just having a sip of my tea. It's a lie. You don't. No biggie, no worries, no sweat. Oh. No biggie, no worries, no sweat, no hard feelings. It was a red herring. Yes, you are correct. Alright, maybe this is like Pac-Man, Mario World. Pac, Mario World. Does anyone... There used to be this arcade that had all these like 80s and 90s games in it. I used to play when I went to my nan's house. She used to give me some coins. And yeah, that's the whole story. There's more to that story, but I won't tell the rest of it. Actually, I decided giving away too much lore lately. gotta keep some mystery. All right. Cape Cod. Is Cape Cod where they launch rockets from? Is Cape Cod, or is that where the rich people go? No, I think that's Martha's Vineyard. Hang on, am I getting too many things confused? Drum and bass, power metal. But I don't know. I don't know where the rest could go. Why is this hard? Words with fish. Cape Cod. Why is it so hard? You pronounce pack like park. Yeah, you probably do with an American accent, but all the kids that I grew up with that were like heaps into that music, everyone says pack in Australia. Cape Cod is rich people. Oh, okay. I didn't know which one. Cape Cod is rich people, okay. What's the Cape that am I thinking of Cape Canaveral? Is that the rocket one? Is that the rocket one where NASA does its thingies from? Is Cape Cod near Martha's Vineyard, or am I just like tripping? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Cape Cod. Glue. Yeah, I am stuck. Super Pack, Cape Cod, Wu-Tang, Drum and Bass, Trust Fund, Disc Jockey. Oh! Nope. Nope. Super it is though. Super Mario, Super Power, Super Glue, Super Mario World, Super Power, Super Pack. Yep, that was it. Good job. And this one, ending with fish. I have never heard of a fish camisole. What the heck? Alright, let's go have a look. Back to puzzle. How'd we go? Alright, well. Oh, I see. Yeah, sole, cod, bass. Is there a fish called tang? What the heck? I have never caught any tang in my life, I must say. Wu-Tang fish? Yeah, so sometimes they will put like, they'll do like something to like try and mess you up. So like, they'll hide like the name for a fish, like, see how they've hidden the word sole in camisole? Or like Cape Cod, the word has the word cod. Drum and Bass has the word bass. And then I don't know if it's Wu or Tang that's a fish, but it must be one of them. Hooligan. I'm not sure. They like to do that. So yeah. I don't know. It's annoying, but that's the game. That's how it works. Oh, Anthony Albanese reunited with a panda in China. Why can't I be with a panda in China? Unfair. Let's see. Oh, I decided I'm gonna try and say Anthony Albanese. Oh, how did that lady say it? Anthony Albanese. Oh, in a really cool way. I want to say it. I want to say it like that. AZ? Yeah, I think she said Albanese. I don't know. It was cool anyway.
And president under his belt today. It's a very different kind of diplomacy for our Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. The PM arriving in Chengdu, the country's panda capital. Political reporter
Chengdu.
The PM caught up with a very familiar face.
For a visiting Prime Minister in China, there are leaders' meetings, there are business meetings, and there are panda meetings.
And do they eat bamboo?
No. Today, a kind of Australian reunion. Prime Minister Albanese came here to the Panda Research Centre in Chengdu and made his way through the enclosures to see a panda called Fu Ni.
Is our friend Fu? Yeah.
Fu Ni had been for 15 years almost one of two.
Well, it appears my computer has thwarted us once again. Let me see if I can turn down the quality. It's on HD, so... I really got to get a new computer.
Pandas in Adelaide Zoo, an enormous attraction for the zoo up until 2024 when she was returned to China. She and her mate have since been replaced, but there's a special connection here, and Anthony Albanese, recognising it, went to Fu Ni's enclosure.
Much love throughout Australia who came and visited, and people from everywhere would come.
There's no illusions here. Fu Ni was a diplomat from China. China lends.
I did everything. I optimized everything before I started streaming, Joey, so I don't know what to tell you other than my computer's probably on its last legs. And am I able to preload? Yeah, I mean, probably. Let's let it buffer a bit, and let's let this one buffer a little bit too. So what do we do with the feed time? I suppose I have YouTube Premium and I could just download them. Or download maybe? Yeah, I should download them with YouTube Premium. Actually, that's a really good idea. I'll do that tomorrow. And then I can just delete them all after I finish streaming. That's probably the best way to go about it. Because this is really, really bad. What should we do while our videos load? I guess I'll line up more videos to watch. Oh, what's happened? My VC face is showing. You're not supposed to show a VC face. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. Yay! I don't know what was happening, but I felt like it was like showing my underwear. It had like my VC face up there. It's like, no, you're supposed to be invisible. What are you doing? Fox and cat stand off. That sounds cute. The horrors of Epstein Island. From 60 minutes. We love 60 minutes. Let's load that one up too. Oh, sinister music. Shush! Load, be quiet and load. Thank you. Nobody asked for your opinion, okay? Pardon me. Should we play the food game? We should probably play the food game. Food guesser. Yay! Hopefully this works. That would be nice. If you had it all in one tab, it would probably save on RAM. Probably. Guess where this dish is from. Somewhere near the beach. Goat meat, onions, garlic, thyme, tomatoes, potatoes, carrots, flour, oil, water, hot pepper, salt, black pepper, clove, optional, celery, brown sugar, green onions, bell pepper, vinegar. Huh. This dish is a rich, flavorful stew made primarily from goat meat, often including bones for added depth. It combines aromatic herbs, spices, and sometimes vegetables. I don't know, because they have like goat everywhere. Using a cue? How do I check? Let me see. How do I check that, Joey? Oh wait, I should probably put this up. Don't want everybody to see my secret corn file. What do we have? What's using up? Using 82% of my CPU is Google Chrome, OBS Studio, Task Manager, VC, Face. Yeah, look, I think like half of my RAM is fried or something, because I think I'm only running on like 8 gigs of RAM when I know I have 16 in my computer. You add vids to a queue by clicking the 3 dots in the thumbnail. Oh, okay, yeah. I gotcha. I actually did know that. I just didn't know that's what it was called. Well, I did, but I don't know. Sorry guys, my cat is whinging in the background. It's okay. I'm here. Okay, it's served with bread. Has drop frames in OBS. OBS is fine. Go to your performance tab on your task manager. Okay, I will do that. On screen? Okay. Performance. Okay, what does that mean? My memory looks fine. Maybe it is. I'm on 3.5 something. I don't know. Anyway, let's just play our stupid food game. It's goat stew. Where is goat stew from? There's no exotic spices in there. Yeah, it's really old. It's at least 10 years old, and it might be older. Honestly, I don't really remember where I got it, but I've had it for at least 10 years. So yeah. Goat meat, onions, garlic, thyme, tomatoes. Got tomatoes in it. Vinegar, brown sugar. I'm gonna go somewhere in the Caribbean. I don't know why, but it's served with bread and it's kind of giving like Jamaica or something. I don't know. Okay, Jamaica is warm. Jamaica is warm. They don't eat goat in like America, right? So it's probably not America. Jamaica is warm. Where else could it be? My card is 2014. Probably. The 970s? Sure, why not? Let's try Barbados. Barbados is very hot. Barbados is very hot. What's near Barbados? Is it cheating if I look at a map of the Caribbean? What's next to Barbados? I don't, cause I need to. Oh. Surrounding islands. Puerto Rico, US Virgin Islands, and Barts, Antigua, and Dominica, Barbados. Could be St. Vincent. Alright, let's try. Very hot. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh, is that where Grenadine comes from? Okay, that is very hot. That is very, very hot also. So we know we're barking up the right coconut tree. That's not offensive to say, is it? Granada? Let's try Granada. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Da 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 da. Camp Granada. I don't remember the Simpsons very well, I must say. Food guesser. Granada. Okay, so we're moving further away. How is this? Maybe looking at a map was the wrong way to go about this. St. Lucia? It has to be St. Lucia, right? Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. Why won't you let me live? Martinique. Oh, I bought my dad rum from Martinique once. I think he liked it. It was very expensive. Saint... Now I forgot what I was looking for. Oh, St. Lucia. Montserrat. It's from Montserrat. Well, we didn't get it. So... Hello, Luca Luna. G'day, g'day to yourself. Yeah, Martinique rum was very, very expensive, but my dad loves rum and I wanted to get him like some expensive Caribbean rum, so I like tried to find the rarest one that I could, and I bought it for him. I think he liked it. Sticky rice, coconut milk, sago pearls, agar jelly, sugar, water, bread, pandan leaves, condensed milks, rose syrup, optional, ice cream, optional. I feel like this is going to be around Malaysia somewhere because this is what dessert looks like there. And when it's condensed milk, you know, the Malaysians are going to love it. Let's try. Malaysia is warm. Okay, so we're not even really that close. Could this be Pandan leaves. Rose syrup. Maybe it could be like India. They like rose stuff, right? Let's try India. I feel like they put rose water in everything. I don't know. I feel like that's a thing. Oh, it borders India. Okay, it borders India. Oh, where do we want to go? We could go... Do we want to go north or south? I don't think we're going to go north to Pakistan because it feels more tropical. It feels like it's going to be a Sri Lanka or a Bangladesh or like something southern. Just because it's got coconut milk and things like that. Once you start getting into Pakistan, once you start getting up north, I don't feel like those things are readily available. I don't feel like. So I'm going to go for Sri Lanka. I mean, I know it's an island, but it still technically borders, right? I mean... Okay, Sri Lanka's warm. Okay, it borders India and it borders Bangladesh. See, this is where I want to cheat and look at a map. I feel like I could look at a map for like Caribbean islands because obviously who's going to know that? But I feel like this is something that my dumb brain should work out on its own. Sri Lanka, Burma. Okay, it's not called Burma anymore though. I still call it Burma though. Myanmar. Yay. Rice, baby clams, pork cracklings, roasted peanuts, fried shallots, shrimp paste, fish sauce, chili mint leaves, coriander, banana blossom, taro stems, shredded banana leaves, bean sprouts, herbs. Does this feel Vietnamese to somebody? I feel like this is Vietnamese. Vietnam. It was Vietnam. I was correct. It is called, I don't know how to say that. I'm gonna butcher it. Com hen. Sorry to any Vietnamese people watching. Well, when it had pork and stuff in it, it kind of ruled out like Malaysia and like Indonesia, so it made it a bit easier. Right? I don't know. It just looked Vietnamese. It just looked really Vietnamese to me, so that's what I went with. I'm only an apprentice foodie. Well, I'm sorry I don't know some random ass island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I'm so sorry. The South Atlantic or whatever. How very rude of you. I'm just like having to go at this thing like, oh, I gotta check on the game. Oh, sorry guys, gotta check on the game. It's the fourth quarter. Essendon at 53 and G-dubs are 95. Let's go. See, I'm not even watching the game because I'm here to stream. Don't you guys appreciate it? Don't you appreciate the sacrifices that I make for you? And this is a game that I can watch too because I cancelled my KO so I could get YouTube Premium so I wouldn't get ads when I was watching videos. That's how much I care about you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Yeah, we can play Scrandle. But I am going to check in on the score. But the game should be over soon because it started at like 7:30. So it shouldn't be that long. Yeah, let's watch the Essendon game. No, Channel 7 will definitely come for my soul and the souls of my children and the souls of my ancestors well into the future. So I don't want to do that. What is wrong with me? What was I doing? Scrandle. That's right, screendle. Makes me want to say screendle like this, like I'm a real bloke. You know, I drive a ute. And my muse's name is Shazza. They sound like a nice couple, actually. They sound like they'd be fun. I want to be friends with the people I just made up inside my head. It wants me to give it money. I will not. Currywurst. Oh, if you guys ever go to Berlin, get currywurst. Seriously. It's literally just chips and like a German sausage cut up with curry sauce on it. But yeah, I don't know. It's actually really good. Currywurst and chips. Yeah, obviously gonna go with the chips. That's how I had it. No way. People went with it in a bread roll. That's not how I... Oh, that's rude. That's really rude. Pizza or a meat pie floater. Pizza or a meat pie floater. Is this an Australian game? Oh, okay. The pizza's in Australia and the pie floater's in England. So you got a pie. So it might not be like a beef pie. It might be like a pork pie or something because they have Shazza from Houseos. No. Just, you know, just a girl called Sharon or Charlene or, you know, something like that. You gotta pour your gravy on blind because you're the bruvna. You're the real bruv. You're the governor bruv in it. I don't know. I definitely know in Australia the pizza, like the pies, 4 and 20 pies or whatever pies that they have at the footy, they've gotten progressively worse. They used to be so good when I was a kid. Now you have to go to like a bakery or like a proper bakery to get a like decent meat pie. Like, you know how some servos now have pie face in them? Oh, those pies are so good. I always get a steak one. Delicious. Like, yeah, sometimes you just want a dirty, like, servo, like, sausage roll or, yeah, a dirty servo sausage roll or a dirty servo pie. But, yeah, sometimes you just want a gourmet one. That pizza looks pretty mid. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this would be so hard to eat at the footy. Well, they would be watching, like, soccer or something, right? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because if this is the MCG or something, there's going to be more people there. Oh, no, actually, there's so many people watch soccer in the UK. All right, I'm going to go for the pie. Nope, it was the pizza. I always usually go with pizza, but yeah, I'm not going to blame the audience. It's okay. I won't blame you. Roast potatoes with beef brisket gravy or a hot dog. This looks good. I would eat this. Yeah, 92% of people agreed with me. Thank you. Ooh, chicken burrito. Or a kebab roll. Kapapi roll. Oh, I don't know. Kebabs and burritos are like two of my favorite foods, honestly. Should I be a good Western Sydney girl and go with the kebab? I don't know. No, it's probably the burrito, right? Probably the burrito. Wait, what country is this? England. This is Australia, but why? Never ask why. After work, you got to get a ricotta sausage roll and coffee. So it's between England and Australia, but I don't know. I just went for the burrito. I feel like everyone loves Mexican food, right? How many pie floaters do these people have? Bloody hell. Jeez. Pastrami grilled cheese with bacon fries or steak pie and mushy peas. See, I really like pies, but the mushy peas, I don't know why, they kind of taste like they're minty. Like, have you ever had British mushy peas before? They kind of taste like they have mint in them or something. It's kind of weird. Still the pie? It might be the pie. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. Nah, it was the sandwich. See, I'm not listening to you anymore, Hyperbovine. You keep on leading me astray. Troperio, beans, rice, kale, fried eggs, and pork for £3. Or a hot dog with nachos and 2 craft beers. Yeah, definitely the hot dog and craft beers. How could you not? Yeah, if you didn't go for that deal, you're a dummy and you deserve everything that you get. Oh, this is a 10-inch sausage roll. Ooh. Damn, son. Imagine how inadequate you would feel if your missus just came out of the servo with a 10-inch sausage roll. Just, you know, putting on some tomato sauce, ramming it down. Be like, come on, love. Is that necessary? Yes, yes, it is. Pork and stuffing bap. Oh, I didn't mean to click on that. I was just showing it. Lemon tart or matcha sandwich? It looks like... Oh, that's a herring sandwich. Why would you get a herring sandwich? No, go for the lemon tart. Oh, thank God. That's so weird. West Brom, England. We've got boneless chicken bites with barbecue bacon loaded fries or kiwi and sausage pizza. Okay, whoever did this is an abomination unto the Lord. So I'm going to go this. Thank you. Thank God the people chose the right thing. Ultimate burger with salt and pepper fries. Oh, that looks good. Or steak pie with creamy mash, peas, gravy, and mint sauce. Pie. Pie. I have a pie face within walking distance of my house, actually. It's at a servo, but I do like a pie. I do like a nice meat pie. They are very good. Yeah, they probably have trouble getting pineapple in the UK, right? It's probably like not readily available because we can grow them. We can grow them in our own country. Because we have the best country where we have all the climates and all of the things, and we can do all of the things that we want. Alright, let's see if any of this has loaded. I've got a feeling maybe not. Let's try again. Albanese and the panda.
Rob, thank you. Well, after meetings with China's Premier and President under his belt, today it's a very different kind of diplomacy for our Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. The PM arriving in Chengdu, the country's panda capital.
Yay!
G.Jester is there, and Tim, the PM caught up with a very familiar face.
For a visiting Prime Minister in China, there are leaders' meetings, there are business meetings, and there are panda meetings.
And did they
Volume up.
eat bamboo?
No. Today, a kind of Australian reunion. Prime Minister Albanese came here to the Panda Research Centre in Chengdu and made his way through the enclosures to see a panda called Fu Ni.
There's our friend.
Fu Ni had been for 15 years almost one of 2 pandas in Adelaide Zoo, an enormous attraction for the zoo up until 2024 when she was returned to China. She and her mate since been replaced, but there's a special connection here, and Anthony Albanese, recognising it, went to Fu Ni's.
Oh, I want to be friends with Funi. I wonder if Funi has an Australian accent. I wonder if she picked it up while she was in Adelaide. Although, don't Adelaide people have like a different accent? Like they sound like posher or British or something. I've heard that, but I don't know if it's true. I don't know, someone fill me in. We went settled by convicts. Oh, okay, fancy pants. Sorry.
Enclosure.
Throughout Australia who came and visited, and people from everywhere would come.
There's no illusions here. Funi was a diplomat from China. China lends pandas to 20 countries around the world. Australia, the only one in the Southern Hemisphere to have pandas on loan. And
yay, we get to borrow pandas. Thank you, China. Thank you for letting us borrow the pandas. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to watch videos, so we're just going to have to do a chatting and chatty and whatever. I'm going to have to really step up my PC research, I think, and buy a PC in the next few days so I can get it delivered, because this is becoming quite burdensome. Yes, that's a word. And I used it because I am so smart. Oh no, hanging out. I know you guys have to hang out with me. I don't know. Well, look, I am a sick lady and I'm hanging out with everybody, so please appreciate it.
that is a sign that the current relationship is pretty good between China and Australia. And in fact, Anthony Albanese's visit today here reinforces that.
I can afford it but the thing is, like, I have to get, if I spend because I probably need to spend like 3 or 4 grand on a PC for it to be able to do any mean nurses. Yeah, of course. 1 lovely nurse and then like 3 asshole nurses. And I'm always so nice to them. But yeah, they're not, a lot of nurses are very mean and scary. I just try and be nice. But the nice nurse put in my cannula, so I didn't have to worry about that, because well, not that it hurts. I don't even feel when needles go in me, because it doesn't even register on my pain scale, because my joints are always so like swollen and everything's always hurting so much that I just like, oh, whenever I get my bloods, because I have to get blood tests done all the time because of the medication that I'm on, because they have to monitor it really closely. Whenever I get blood tests done, the nurse is like, oh, you didn't even flinch. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't feel it. And she's like, oh, kind of concerned. And it's like, well, yeah, it's like a mosquito biting a Megasaurus. Your mind went elsewhere. Where did it go?
A great ambassador for China and a great friend of Australia.
But for Australians who went to the Adelaide Zoo and saw Funi, this reunion really might be something.
Oh, I want to see Funi. I love you, Funi. Come back. I want to be your friend. Wait, so is Adelaide the only zoo with pandas? Because I'm not going to Adelaide. Ooh, are there pandas at Taronga or at Melbourne Zoo? The 12-inch sausage roll. Oh, is there heaps of delay on this stream? There might be. I can't watch videos. Da da da. How am I supposed to do my... Oh, game. Oh, 104.56. Looks like GWS is gonna win. Yeah. Let's go. Western Sydney. Yeah, boys. Boop. And then when I start to feel good, this is what I do. I look up Para Matter NRL ladder. And then you can bring yourself back to reality. Number 15. And there are only 17 teams. Look, we're all the way down here. Haven't won since 1986, which was how many years ago? Almost 40 years. It'll be 40 years next year. Jeez. Come on, sort it out. Although, we played in the 2009 grand final, which Melbourne won. But do you remember when Melbourne was cooking its books and going like way over the salary cap? So they got stripped of the premiership, but it didn't go to Parramatta. It just disappeared. So that's not fair. I don't think that's fair. I'm against it. I'm gonna start a riot. How rude. Oh, final score. 56-104. There's a big, big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty giants. Yeah, I know the Giants song. Don't worry. I think I have been fully enculturated into being Melburnian. My family are like, what the heck is happening to you? My brothers are like, why are you watching this? Why are you doing this? And I'm like, I don't know. I just feel it. I've just been drinking Melbourne water for so long. I have to do it. The power of GayFL compels me, you know, and I just I'm gonna do it. Should I put on the Giant song? No, I won't do that to you. I won't do that to your ears, guys. I'm nice. I'm a very nice girl. You know what? I'm just gonna check my recycling bin and make sure I don't have any stuff in my cache. I'm 99% sure that I checked, but I will just do this so no one can see my secret computer. Secret, because it's a secret. There we go. Oh, Hyperbovian is pumping iron to get the ladies. Or the men. We don't know. We don't know what Hyperbovian's into. A bit of a dark horse, that one. Watch out, everyone. Hide your wife, hide your kids. Hyperbovians trying to kiss everyone out here. Dark cow. If this is in alphabetical order, why can't I find anything? What, the hide your wife, hide your kids? Yeah, we do. We do like it around here. All right. Well, that did not help. All right, this is going to be very, very boring for everybody trying to watch. So I guess I will just talk instead of, You like the ladies between 35 and 45, the same as you? Yeah, there are some babes in that age bracket for sure. I definitely know some women that are that age and very nice, let's say, shall we? Would if I swung that way, let's just say, but I don't. So they're just gonna have to dream about me because they can't have me in real life. Yeah, I know the full quote. I just didn't want to say it.
walk the Great Wall of China.
Nope, no videos. What kind of music do I like? Have I seen any shows? The last show that I saw was last year, just before Christmas. Billy Corgan played a secret show at a bar called The Gem in Melbourne, and it was $20. And I went and he played some songs, and yeah, it was $20. And yeah, had a nice night. And then some autistic guy started talking to me, and because he was like, oh, you seem to be the only one that like knew the songs and yada yada yada. And then he just wanted to like, you know how autistic people just like spit facts at you? And he was just like, and I was trying to be nice, like, because the guy's obviously like, you know, whatever. But then he was, because he came from like rural Victoria somewhere to the city, and he was with like this dickhead mate and his mate was completely off chops, and his mate was being really, 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 really rude to me. And yeah, it was a frustrating situation. It was a really frustrating situation. I just, yeah, got really annoyed. Well, the autistic guy was fine. It was more his friend that, I think he was just excited to talk to like a massive Smashing Pumpkin fan. I think he was like very excited to see like somebody knew like all of Billy Corgan's music. So he was, but I think autistic people enjoy things differently to like neurotypical people. Although I'm not neurotypical, I guess, because I have ADHD and what's that other thing called? Dyslexia. You know you're dyslexic when you can't remember what dyslexia is called. Yeah. So I guess that means I'm not normal in the brains. But no, he was sweet, but his friend was just like being really gross. His friend was being really gross and like yeah. Look, I get they probably don't have many women dressed like me out in the country, but yeah, like simmer down. And look, like I'll show you what outfit I was wearing. Actually, it's not too dissimilar to what my anime waifu is wearing. I'll show you what I was wearing. Bodycon spider dress. Oh, they have it. I was wearing this dress, which is like spider webs, if you can't see. It's like, this is very short. This part here. Oh, can you go away? I don't care. No? Bugger off. So this is the dress, right? But I'm like quite curvy and skinny. So it was like very, you know, va-va-voom, if you want to say. And then I was wearing spiderweb stockings underneath it. And then I was wearing these boots. And yes, I do have Louis Vuitton boots. Don't hate me. I didn't buy them. Someone bought them for me because I really wanted them. And sometimes if rich people want to buy you stuff, you say, thank you. Louis Vuitton star. Trail ankle boots. Yes. That is what they are called. Black and white ones, please. Here are some secondhand ones of the boots. I was wearing these boots, but they're like very high. So the whole outfit, you know, like people were looking at me all night from the time I got out of the car with my friend and we walked over. I'm like, why are people staring at me? She's like, because you look really nice. And I was like, well, this is why I don't leave my house, okay? Because I don't want people looking at me. I don't know. I have like this like very bizarre dichotomy in my head where like I want people to think that I'm pretty and I want to be pretty. But also when people think I'm pretty and look at me, I get nervous and I get anxious and I'm like, stop looking at me. And yeah, so I don't know what I want from people, I guess. But yeah, these boots are so cool. I love them. They're so nice. But yeah, that was the last show I went to. And then before that, it was a show in Ballarat, which was at a castle. And that was also Smashing Pumpkins, but like Amel and the Sniffers and Jane's Addiction and stuff like that played as well. And then before that, it was The Cure in like 2016. So yeah, I don't really go out much. Yeah. I don't know, I just have anxiety, but because I'm a woman, like obviously like women put a lot of emphasis into like, you know, wanting to be noticed. But then when like if I go to the supermarket with no makeup on and with my hair in a messy bun, and even one time like I think I had toothpaste on myself but that I didn't even notice, men are still just like looking at you and like trying to talk to you and stuff, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know, maybe what's going on, there's something in the water in Melbourne and Sydney, I guess. I don't know. Oh yeah, we won. I guess there's no point checking the ladder because most of the other teams haven't played yet. So I'll have to check on Sunday night. But I think that's gonna... Let's see. AFL ladder. Oh, that puts us at number 4. Let's go. Yay, as long as we're ahead of Gold Coast, that's all that matters. But they haven't played yet, so kind of hard. Hang on, I'm gonna grab a drink because I'm thirsty. If you hear slurping, it's me drinking my cotties. Like a baby, because I'm a baby. Giant baby. Has anyone in chat been to any gigs lately? Done anything exciting? So I'm big on the goth scene. I mean, I was. Cowboys didn't do well tonight. Is that your team? Is that your team, Joey? What year did they form? That's like a new team. North Queensland Cowboys form. Yeah. $1995, yeah. It's a baby. It's just a little baby. What are the foundation teams? Like Balmain Tigers, Souths, North Sydney. You went to an EDM festival in 2010-ish, and that's it. Yeah, see, I can't. Delta wants to go to more gigs, just doesn't know. You don't know how to go to gigs? Well, if you if you like a band and you see they're coming out, like ask one of your mates to go with you and then you go. Or around Melbourne, like you'll always see gigs being advertised, even if you just go to your local pub. Like most pubs will have like a music night in Melbourne. It used to be the same in Sydney as well. Like you just go, hang out, you know. Yeah, Instagram ads and posters at the pub. Yeah, I think a lot of people just do it old school. And like that's how you can like discover new music as well, I guess, by just rocking up at the pub. Like there's a few live venue places near where I live. I'll just hear a band when I'm walking past and I'll be like, oh, that sounds decent. Or like, and I'll ask someone in the beer garden, I'll be like, oh, do you know who's playing? They'll be like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, is there a cover charge? And if it's only a few bucks, I might go stick my head in. If it's free, I'll definitely stick my head in. But yeah, sometimes you can just do that. Sometimes you find some, you know, some hidden gems. Not being able to watch videos sucks. Okay, new computer. Oh, I saw this competition today because I've been researching PCs, right? So obviously Instagram is like bombarding me with PC ads. And I was scrolling through and it was like, they were advertising this like raffle where the tickets were like $19 for 20 entries. So I guess it's like, you know, basically $1 entry. Let's round because I'm dumb and I don't want to work out the maths. And it was like for a $4,000 PC. And I was like, should I enter that? Because imagine if I won one. I mean, it's a Charizard one and I want a Sailor Moon one. But sometimes you have to put fashion aside and just get the one that, you know. ABC written articles, ? Are you talking about Triple J? Yeah, never go with Triple J's recommendations on music. If there's one thing the trust fund baby private school kids don't know, it's good music. Good music is always a Zard one. Yeah, a Charizard. I'll show you it. Tell me if you think I should enter this. Because imagine if I won. Oh, I could read an article. I got you, Hyperbovian. Sorry, sometimes you have to spell it out for me. I had the worst sleep when I was in hospital. And I think they even sedated me and I was still like, I think because you know where you are. You know how you know where you are even if you're asleep? Like you still kind of have like situational awareness. I think I was just like, oh, I'm not in my bed. And the beds are so small. And I sleep in a queen size bed just with my cat. So I'm like, you know, it's pretty spacious. What was I looking up? Oh, yeah. Charizard. Computer. Comp. Is that gonna even bring it up? I should have put PC. It's my own fault for being dumb. Oh no, is it? PC win. Let's try that word combo. Nope. It's just bringing up cards. All right, well. Win PC Australia. Let's give it less keywords to hurt its little brain with. And then it comes up. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Anyway, there was a competition for a Charizard one. It's not coming up. They're often too recent for search optimization. Yeah, probably. I did use a direct link from the ad, to be fair. Oh, now it's just showing me people that won the lottery. Okay, I don't need you to rub it in my face, okay? Look. We're all struggling out here, okay? I looked at it on my phone. Who's winning lotto now? Everybody but me. Everybody but me, apparently. Well, anyway, there is a PC that is like there's a lottery for it, a $4,000 one. I might just buy a ticket, because if I win one for $19, that would be so good. Did I hear Red Cross change blood donation rules? It's a bit more relaxed. Yeah, but what if I donate blood and somebody gets lupus because they get my blood? Like, I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to donate blood. Let me have a look. I always read... Because you get immunocells from blood, right? And lupus is in my immunocells, like, crapping out. So, I don't see how that wouldn't work. Lupus... blood... donation... Oh, you mean it might be relevant for when I get a blood transfusion? Is that what you meant? Generally, individuals with lupus are not eligible to donate blood due to the potential risk associated with the disease and its treatments, while some blood banks may consider donations from individuals with lupus if they are in remission. Oh, see, I'm not in remission, and I am taking certain medications that are no-no medications. Okay, so you have to be in remission. So you have to be a person with lupus that essentially doesn't have lupus at that point in time. So, they don't want us. How rude. Okay, well, I don't want you either. Yeah, not being able to watch YouTube videos sucks. I definitely need a new PC. I should start a GoFundMe. I'll be like, poor little lupus-ridden lady needs a new PC. You have to help her. Please, my cat is starving. I need a PC. Oh, see you, Dango. Good. I'm glad you hung out though. I mean, I would try and play like GeoGuessr or something, but time for you to shill. It is time for me to shill. Nah. I can afford to buy a new PC. It's just that I have a lot of other stuff that I need. That I need to do. Like, I really need to get my car serviced, and I just haven't driven it for like 6 months, which is fine because you know, the thing is, like, if I get the PC, I'm going to be using my car service money, which is fine. Like, I can save it up again in a few months. But, yeah, it just puts me behind like $4,000, which, I mean, at some point I'm going to have to get a new PC anyway. Like, this just isn't tenable to keep on streaming. And my stream has grown heaps, so I want to like keep up the momentum, you know, I want to keep it going. So I'm going to have to do that. And, yeah, I just have to... Look, the thing with me is I'm scared of spending like $3,000 or $4,000 and I buy a piece of shit computer, right? Because they'll see me coming, they'll start saying all this stuff, and I'll be like, oh, I don't know what that does, and they'll be like, okay, she's a dumb cunt, like, let's sell her a piece of crap. And they'll sell me a piece of crap, and it will be bad. Hang on, I'm just gonna grab some Panadol. I'll be upbeat, guys. Oh. Hello, I am back. I have taken paracetamol. which will probably do nothing, but that's the world that we live in. There are lots of really reputable reviewers. Yeah, I should read some reviews and see what the best bargain is going around. I need something kind of future-proofed as well, that like I can update or add parts to or replace parts as like time goes on. You like Tom's Hardware and Linus is always good. Yeah, are they Australian or like, because I just need to know like who's not going to rip me off. And I need to get, last time, like the PC that I'm on right now, it was built, so nothing's under warranty because like we built it. Those are reviewers. Yeah, I know, but like, are they reviewing Australian stuff? That's what I meant to say. If that didn't come across clearly, I need them to review Australian stuff, like Australian places, because I'm getting a pre-built one, so it's not like, oh, this part's good or that part's good. All parts are global, okay, but yeah, I just want to know the actual computer place that's going to build it for me if they're like not putting shit things together. Or should I just look to see that the parts are good? Is that how it works? I guess that's how it works. All right, maybe I'll try and learn the name of all the parts and see how we go. It's so hard. All right, let's play more food game. Thank you for following, Yataha. PC case gear is good. All right, I will check that out, Yataha. Thank you. Yeah, compare the specs and evaluate the overall build quality. Okay, yeah. I mean, cause I'm a girl, I want a pretty PC. I was like thinking like, oh, if I get this, I can get the Sailor Moon fan covers, and then I can put a Sailor Moon figurine in there, and it'll be so pretty. But it's like, no, just buy a PC that works, woman. Just get one that works. But why can't it work and be pretty? Yeah, I worry if they're watering down like the blood donation criteria, because like I have needed to get like transfusions before for like certain blood products because my immune system's like killed everything. And yeah, it would worry. Like I don't want to have to worry about getting a disease from a blood transfusion. That's terrifying. Sorry to pop back to that. I was just closing the window that had that. I guess we'll play the food game again because yeah. Because I can't watch videos. And we'll play one more game of that. And then I guess I'll call the stream because I would have probably streamed close to 2 hours. And yeah, I've got to... The UK blood tainting was horrible. Oh my goodness. Was that where a lot of people got HIV from the blood products that they were using? I think in like the 80s or 90s because they didn't know how to screen for it properly. Ooh, gelato. Italy. Italy. Correct. Gelato. Yummy. Oh. Potatoes. Barley or wheat. Salt, bacon, onions, flour. This dish is made by grating raw potatoes and mixing them with flour to form a dough. Shape the dough into balls, adding a bit of cooked meat or bacon inside. This feels like it would be German or something. Boil the dumplings salted in water until they float, then simmer for another few minutes. Huh, we have something like this in the Czech Republic too. I'm gonna go with Czech. And then let's see what it does. Okay, it's warm, so it's not even... Oh, sorry guys, it's not on screen. Bimbo moment, bimbo moment. Oh wait, there's more pictures. Huh, that does look German. But then it would say borders. It would say borders if it was. Maybe? Oh, Poland borders as well. Okay, so not Poland. Served with melted butter, crispy bacon, or a side of mashed rutabaga. What is rutabaga? Where is rutabaga from? What is... Someone help me, I'm dumb. Help me, I'm not smart. Potatoes, barley, or wheat flour. Alright, let's work out if we're going west or east. Let's try Ukraine. Okay, Ukraine is warm and Czechia is warm. How can that be? Rutabaga is like celeriac? Okay. Alright. It's called raspy ball. Raspy ball. Rutabaga is a root. You get them in California. Alright, but it's giving warm for the Czech Republic and it's giving warm for Ukraine. So probably not those. Not those guys. Hungary? Czechia is warm, Ukraine's warm, Hungary's warm. Two guesses remaining. It doesn't border Czechia, Ukraine, or Hungary, but it's sort of close to them. Yep, not hard at all, guys. Not hard at all. Maybe in the middle of them? Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to work out. Because it usually tells you if it borders them, and it's not saying if it borders them. So that's why I'm really confused. It could be Lithuania. I was thinking something like Lithuania or Latvia. But yeah, I'll try Lithuania. Warm. Yeah, all warm but none hot. Exactly. Try Romania. Romania's warm as well. Norway, yeah, was not gonna get that. All right. Well, Czechia is. Oh, they have little compasses? Oh, I didn't notice that. That's a helpful thing to know. Guess where this dish is from? This dish is from Switzerland. It is fondue. Yeah. Switzerland. Correct. Fondue. Switzerland. Yeah, Norway is not warm for any of those countries. Well, that's why I did Ukraine, to see if it was east or to see if it was west. Because otherwise I was going to go to England and Scandinavia and like those places. But it said warm, so it threw me off. Beef, black beans, rice, plantains, onions, peppers. This traditional dish is considered as a national dish, typically served during special occasions and holidays such as Independence Day celebrations and family gatherings. Day celebrations. It is a comforting and satisfying meal that brings people together. Alright, so it's black bean. So probably looking at Asia. This means maybe like Malaysia. Could be Singapore. Could this be Singapore? Because I feel like it's a mishmash of stuff. I'm gonna try Singapore. See what it gives me. Singapore is ice cold. Black beans. Oh no, those type of black beans. Okay, I'm thinking Jamaica. Okay, Jamaica's warm. Beef, black beans. Oh, it could be Mexico. Mexico is cool. Jamaica's warm. It's got those plantain things, those banana things. Dominican Republic. I'm thinking of places that are... Oh, compass. The compass moves though. It's southeast of Jamaica. Could that be like Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic? Cuba does black beans. It does, but it says Mexico is cold. And Cuba's like off the coast of Florida, so it should ping Mexico as being close, right? Southeast of Jamaica, maybe big old Brazil. Yeah, I was thinking of black beans, like fermented black beans, like, okay, it borders Brazil. Good thinking. Good thinking, Hyperborean. It borders Brazil. Chile, does that border Brazil? Anyone gonna help me? Please. Well, no one helped me, so I'm probably gonna get it wrong. And it's all your fault. Venezuela. Venezuela. Beef lungs or other offal. Diced potato, garlic, onion, aji punka, red pepper paste, dried oregano, cumin, salt, pepper, vegetable oil. Optional is chopped mince. This dish involves cooking diced beef lung with potatoes in a flavorful broth. First, boil and chop the beef lung. Saute onions, garlic, and Peruvian peppers. Is that a clue? Are the Peruvian peppers Let's go for Peru. They said Peruvian peppers. If I don't try Peru, I feel like... Yes, that was a clue. Chanfanita. All right. Flour, sugar, eggs, butter, milk, yeast, salt, nutmeg, lemon zest, cinnamon, vanilla, powdered sugar optional. It's a donut. This dish is a type of donut traditionally enjoyed during festivities. It features a light, airy texture with golden brown exterior, and its center is often hollowed. Prepared using flour, sugar, and yeast. It's deep fried until crispy, then dusted with powdered sugar or cinnamon. While some versions of the dish are plain, others may have sweet fillings such as fruit or jams or custards. Where do our jam donuts come from? Yeah, it could be Italian. Don't they usually have like lemon cream in them? I don't know. Let's try Italian. Italy is hot. Let's try France. It borders France. It borders France, everybody. It's not Spain. Well, it might be Spain. Could be Belgium. Could be your mom's house. Should we... What do we reckon? Yeah, Spain or Belgium. Which one are you feeling more? I feel like maybe Belgium. I feel like they would eat donuts. I just don't think I've ever had a donut while I've been in Spain or really seen them. Hot and filled with cream at your mom's house. That's charming. France. It borders France and Belgium. Is it like Luxembourg or like a Liechtenstein or something? Is it Luxembourg? Austria is not there. Austria is at the bottom of the Czech Republic. So you got the Czech Republic, and then south of that you've got Austria, and then south of that you've got Italy. So, and then on one side, Luxembourg. Is it Luxembourg? I'm not looking at a map because I'm trying to remember my... I don't like to look. I had to, the only time, okay, so it borders France, borders Belgium, borders Luxembourg. Bloody hell. I don't think I can get this without looking at a map. I'm hurting myself. It's not the Netherlands, is it? That doesn't, does it? Am I just gonna have to... Germany's in the middle of the country. I'm gonna try. And it was Germany. What the heck? Maybe I need to look at another map. I just couldn't see that in my brain. Well, I'm sorry, Joey. I should have listened to you. White bread, butter, optional jam. England? Jam sandwiches sound like they're from England. Beef, pork, tomatoes, onions, red wine, olive oil, garlic, salt, black pepper, basil, bay leaves, parmesan cheese. Okay, this is Italian. Neapolitan ragu. Spaghetti catch. Oh, this is Japanese. This is Japanese. This is, yeah, I know this one. I know you. Correct. Neapolitan. I didn't want to say it because I would sound racist, but that's literally how they spell it. Napolitan. No, I don't like it. It's gross. I don't want it. Thank you. Ooh. Potatoes, onions, leftover meat, beef, pork, sausage, butter, oil, eggs, pickled beetroot, pickled gherkins. To make this dish, dice potatoes, onions, and leftover meat. Fry the potatoes until golden, then add onions and meat, continuing. This looks very Eastern European. This looks very Eastern European. I'm gonna go for the Ukraine. Okay, I'm gonna go for Poland. Poland is hot. I'm gonna go for... Okay, it's saying hot, but it's not saying borders. Pickled gherkins. Lingonberries. Oh wait, that's a clue. Sweden. I didn't read the whole thing. It says lingonberries, so I guessed Sweden, because that's like the stuff that they give you with your Swedish meatballs. They give you like, it's called lingonberry. Yeah, I should have read the whole thing, then I would have gotten it, but I didn't read the whole thing. That's why. That's why I fail at life. My laziness has come for me once again. Well, I'm a super foodie. This time I've lost my, what was it? Gastronomical genius or something? I've lost my title, guys. I suck at life. Wah. 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 Alright. Yeah, I did have a perfect one the other day, but we can't live in the past, Hyperbovian. We must move into the future with our new failures. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll have a look at this link you sent me, Hyperbovian. More work for my sore throat. Dook, dook, dook. Dook, dook, dook. Meow, 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 meow. Oh. How experts say Donald Trump set his own trap on the Jeffrey Epstein files. Do we say Epstein or Epstein? I'm saying Epstein. I don't know though. I don't know how to say your name, Mr. Weird Sex Trafficking Man. Donald Trump's derision of some supporters as weaklings is the latest spray in an ongoing attempt to shift the public conversation past calls for the full release of files linked to the Jeffrey Epstein case. His suggestion that calls for further releases are stupid, resembles past crisis management tactics the president has employed, but experts say this approach could fall flat with some of his most fervent supporters. Here's what's going on. I feel like a news reporter. Why are MAGA supporters angry? Because they don't like pedos? Would have thought that was evident. A large number of Trump's own MAGA base are angry over an announcement by the Department of Justice that no more files on the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and his death in prison will be released. The department said Epstein did not maintain a client list of associates to whom underage girls were trafficked. The list has been central to several conspiracy theories surrounding Epstein and, by extension, beliefs in the existence of a shadowy deep state Mr. Trump and allies have promised to expose. Many stalwart supporters of the president, including conservative commentators Alex Jones and Laura Loomer, have expressed distrust over the administration's announcement that the list does not exist. They point to previous comments by Attorney General Pam Bondi, not Bondi, we will not respect your pronunciation, which appeared to suggest she had the client list on her desk, and the release of a first phase of declassified Epstein files, which implied there would be more to come. Where does Trump stand? It's unclear. While he campaigned on a promise to publish all documents compiled during the investigation into Epstein, he appears now to be supportive of his administration withholding them. Just release them, unredacted, if there's nothing to hide. Like, what are you afraid of? We know what you're afraid of. Because everybody, it's not just going to bring down the left, it's going to bring down the right as well, I guarantee it. They're all little creeps. They're all out there being creeps. In the last fortnight, he has oscillated between lashing out at his supporters for their interest in the issue, claiming the case files are a hoax, and suggesting Miss Bondi should publish what she believes to be credible. But none of the strategies have successfully called the MAGA base off the trail. A Truth Social post on Saturday, which claimed the Democratic Party had concocted the files to use against him, did little to mollify his furious supporters. For the first time in the platform's history, the president was ratioed. That is, comments on the post outweighed likes by roughly 4,700, a sign of widespread disapproval amongst his most loyal supporters. I don't understand what the interest or the fascination is, he told reporters on Tuesday when the furor had died down. Asked whether Miss Bondi has told him if his name was in the Epstein files, Mr. Trump said no. He went on to repeat his claim that there were credibility issues with the documents, suggesting without citing evidence that they were made up by former FBI Director James Comey and former Presidents Barack Obama and Joe Biden. But she handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release, yeah, he said. When it had become clear the hoax claim had not stuck, Mr. Trump resorted to hurling insults at his MAGA base. All these people want to talk about is Jeffrey Epstein hoax, he wrote in a screed on Truth Social on Wednesday. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work, because I don't want their support anymore. He later told reporters those calling for the release of the files were some stupid Republicans who were wasting their time. Trump is reaping what he's sown. The political crisis has proven to be especially challenging for Trump to host down because of its connections to conspiracy theories. Sorry, I need a drink. Ghislaine is asking for a retrial because Trump said the Epstein list was a hoax. Well, she should 100%. If there's nothing in there, then why is she in jail? But we know there's stuff in there. Come on, we know you were probably at the island with Melania. Maybe you didn't do any sus stuff because you were with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever she was at the time. But like, you all clearly know each other. Everybody's going to be on this list, right? Because this is how like super rich people behave. They're all into some freaky stuff because they can literally do whatever they want whenever they want. So they start getting bored and they start needing like, you know, really freaky deaky stuff to like get excited. That's what happens. They're all freaks. The value of conspiratorial fabrications is they help people get political power, something Mr. Trump has been skilled in exploiting, said Russell Muirhead, who teaches political science at Dartmouth College. Mr. Trump needs to come forward with truth and transparency on the topics or risk losing the faith of large segments of his most enthusiastic and devoted supporters, Dr. Muirhead said. Harry Melkonian, an honorary associate at the United States Center, told ABC News that the president was now reaping what he's sown. He certainly fed all of this about Epstein, and that he was going to be transparent about it, release everything about it, Dr. Melkonian said. And now that he's in a position of authority, he says, well, there's nothing to release. And his attorney general says there's nothing to release. There's no such list. At a conservative student action summit on Friday, right-wing podcaster Steve Bannon estimated Mr. Trump was at risk of losing 10% of the MAGA movement if he did not release the promised client list. Recent polling suggested the blows to his popularity could be greater. Anyway, he done gone goofed. He shot himself in the foot here. Killed the golden goose. Yeah, like, I know. You have to remember how instrumental Alex Jones was in getting Donald elected in 2016. Like, he was really, his YouTube channel, Alex Jones's YouTube channel was one of the biggest things on YouTube until he got banned. He was making so much money. He had his line of vitamins. He was making all this money until he like stepped in it with Sandy Hook and got sued by those parents. Like, Alex Jones was set up for life. He had intergenerational wealth for like his grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Like, they were on a roll. And I think that's why they took Alex Jones down too, because they saw like how influential and how many people were listening to him. Whether or not you agree with him, like all that stuff, blah 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 blah, it's not really relevant. What's relevant to this conversation is the fact that people did listen to him, they did trust him, they did think he was a trusted anti-establishment voice, and then they put a lot of stock into what he said. So that's, you know, that is a great loss to Donald Trump if he's losing that voter base. I mean, I've seen photos and stuff of Alex Jones crying because he feels like Trump's betrayed him over the Epstein files and yada yada yada. And there are still people that watch Alex Jones. There are still like his die-hard fans. Even people like that stopped watching him after he got kicked off YouTube because they're boomers and they don't know how to follow him to other platforms. You know, they're still going to be they're still going to listen when they see him in, you know, social media posts or whatever, crying and saying Trump's betrayed them and Trump's let them down. Like, that's going to really resonate with a lot of people. A mate of yours took his super male vitality after Geordie's got some. Oh, I forgot Jordan Shanks did buy some of his vitamins, didn't you? Asmund still watches. You think he feels that slot on the YouTube side? Okay, you think Asmongold is a new... I don't think so, because I think Asmongold is very, like... He's had some, you know, more extreme takes, obviously, like the one that got him a ban, but he did apologize for that. But most of his takes are just old people centrist takes, right? Most of his takes, they're not... I wouldn't classify them as far right or conspiratorial. I mean, I know a lot of people want to... you know, say that things that don't 100% align with their views are right-wing or this, that, or the other. But he just has really, you know, really old people. Like, if your grandpa said that, you'd be like, yeah, grandpa, yeah, okay, all right. Like, it's not, you know, I don't really understand where that whole him being associated with the right comes from. But yeah, I think it's more of that if you're not 100% with us, like, then you're, you know, 100% against us. A mentality that's just like really immature. It's really cultish. It's really dumb. Well, I managed to stream for 2 hours and 6 minutes without watching any videos. I am going to see if I can sort this out for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm going to have to buy a PC. Otherwise, I'm going to lose the streaming audience that I have worked really hard to build. So it's going to have to be something that I work on, and it's annoying. But yeah, I can't keep on going like this. I have to sort it out. So And then I can game and stuff too. And then I might be able to stream for like 5 or 6 hours, maybe a few hours. Like, yeah. Asman is fairly left-wing on a lot. Well, he believes in like basic universal income. He believes in like universal healthcare. He believes in a lot. He seems to believe in a lot of things that are pretty left-wing. I just think, I think a lot of people, I think there's caricatures of a lot of people on the internet and people don't bother looking past those caricatures. Like, it's a shame I just can't get an Afterpay PC. Oh yeah, like I'll be able to pay for it. I just I'll just have to put off fixing my car for a bit, but you know, it's just the way it's gotta be, I guess. Sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, I think a lot of people just hate like the straw man or the caricature of like certain figures that everybody in the media or like their, you know, contemporaries that are perhaps, you know, different minded say, oh, this person's a Nazi and this person's that, or this person's a tanky, or this person's blah, 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 blah. And yeah. I think that's what a lot of it is. People don't even bother listening to people to see what they actually say because they just take someone else's word for them, especially if they, you know, are a fan of that person or they listen to that person. They're not really willing to like listen to actually what is this person saying, which is stupid. I think I never take anybody's word for anything. I always want to go and check something. Anyway, with that said, thank you for hanging out. It's been swell, but the swelling has gone down. It hasn't actually. I'm in a lot of pain. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully we can watch YouTube videos. I'm going to try and work out what's going on. Thank you for following Dragon Fruit. You came just as we were saying goodbye, but... Alright, see you next time. Bye!